Okay, so for finger spelling, you should have this paper and blackboard. It has both perspectives, the back of your hand, what you're seeing as you're signing, and then what you see as someone signing to you. Look at both, practice both, but it's really important that you are able to recognize or receive what someone's signing to you. But I'm just going to go over each letter, and it would be good practice for you if you sign them over and over again as we do it. So if you're signing along with me as if this was actual class, that would be the best bet. A manual language, you're not used to using your hands yet, so that would be really beneficial. For those of you who already have the book, that blue book that comes with it has a bunch of exercises to switch back and forth between different letters just to help you feel more comfortable. So for example, there's like finger spelling, and then there's like all these different names. And so like Pam, and then you can just practice your fluidity with them. Okay, so first we have A. So then how you see it, so that's how this paper works. So A, if you wrote it on the board, you have the line down the side, so your thumb is on the side. Keep that in mind. B, C, very iconic visual. So we'll do it again. A, B, C, D. A lot of people have issues with D. They try to do F. Make sure for D, all of your fingers are down except your pointer finger. And then if, like, say we make this a D, D, they look the same. Probably looks like a B. I don't know if this camera flips or not, but D. E, so again, visual. If I have an E, it kind of looks like that. Make sure your fingers are close to your thumb. Okay, so you want it in tight like this. You don't want it out too much, it looks like a C. You don't want it open too much, it could look like a C. So rest your fingers on top of your thumb. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E. Now we have F, so that confusion between D and F. F, it's not visual, it doesn't look like this, but this always helped me. F has these lines that come off the side, so like if you have F, you have all these. I don't know if it helps. So F. A, B, C, D, E, F. Then G. So it's like if you're saying like a little bit of something, and then your palm orientation from those 5 parameters that we talked about is to the side, whether if you're left-handed or right-handed. So A, palm out. B, palm out. C is a little bit to the side. D, same thing. E, palm out. F, G, H, you just add one more. So I kind of think about it as like a lowercase h. It has that like hump to it maybe. G, H, I. It's a very small letter, so you use the smallest finger. And then from I, you just curve in for J. If you're left-handed, you're still going to curve in. K. So if you put both of your fingers together and just move your middle finger out and rest your thumb against your pointer finger. So it's a little complicated letter, but if you just, okay. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. L, very iconic, right? M, so M has 2 humps, just as if you would write an M. M. In the picture, right here, it looks like it's really like, but when you're signing naturally and quickly, it's as if you just took 3 fingers and set them down. So when you see me signing it, it's gonna look more like this than this, okay? And then N, 1 hump. And then I'm gonna skip ahead to T really fast. I don't have any eraser. Okay, just ignore that. T, M, N, T. So these letters are all very similar, but if you think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's just a mnemonic device to help you remember. So T is your thumb goes between your first 2 fingers. N, 2 fingers. M, 3 fingers. So if you go back to this iconic visualness, if you have your T, if you look at it from this side, you're actually making a T, okay? T, M, N, T. So it's just a fun way to practice the letters. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but T, M, N, T, okay? So after N, O, visual, P. People struggle with P, but if you already know your K, you just drop your palm orientation down, and it's P. So your thumb is on the side again, your middle finger's out, your palm orientation's down. So K and P. Q, so same thing. If you have G, you drop your palm orientation down, it's Q. So if you think about like GQ magazine or something, that could help. R, not very visual. If I ran the world, I wouldn't use this, but I would probably use R, which is our X. So just keep that out of your mind. But R, if you think about a rope, it's braided. The first letter of rope is R. S, I don't know how to punch someone, but I've always said if I was going to punch someone, it would be like this. So sucker punch. And so I think about that, which is different than the A. Oh my gosh, my board. So A has the line down the side, and S, it comes in to the front. So very slight difference, but it can change the whole meaning of a word. So you just want to be careful with that. So S, and then T, U, kind of visual because it's that rounded. V, W, and then X. So if you think like X marks the spot, pirate, or hook, maybe, I don't know. X, Y, and then Z, make sure you're using your pointer finger, not your pinky, but you just trace it. So let's do it again, all together. I know I didn't stop and review the last section. So let's start with M, and then we'll do the beginning. So we have M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So make sure you're signing with me. Make sure you're getting the feeling of it, the transitions between the letters, and we will practice it again tomorrow. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So I just need you guys to make sure you know how to fingerspell your name. Make sure your palm orientation is correct. Watch the video, check the paper, and then teach someone else. Try to see if they can sign to you. If you can pick up on my YouTube what words I'm signing with context. So then when we come into class, I can sign your names. You guys can recognize them, and then we can move on from there. So thank you. Sorry that we ran out of time yesterday.